Here's Rondo. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And Cousins kicks to Rondo. It's blocked. The drive by Iguodala. No luck. So the Kings will take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Oh, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
Defensive foul.
The Kings have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Barbosa dishes to Livingston. And it's Iguodala again missing. The Kings trail by 18. Cousins, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside for Rondo. McLemore dishes to Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Varejao. And it's Rush in for McAdoo.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up, big time.
Livingston.
Kings foul call. Rajon Rondo.
And now let's take a look at the teams leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. The Warriors, #1.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Good on both. The Kings trail by 19. The drive by Rondo. Here's Cauley-Stein. The shot will not go. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason #1 this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
For 3, Barbosa. Good. Barbosa's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Here's Cauley-Stein. That is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Livingston, no luck. The drive by Rondo. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Rush. The Kings have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The Kings have been an off night from the stripe tonight.
Penalty situation. Shooting.
That one is off.
Willie Cauley-Stein. At the line for two.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 21. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
And it's Rondo penetrating. But they recover it. And McLemore kicks to Gay. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Curry. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 9 points in the game so far.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
9 seconds left in the third. He dishes it to Bogut. Kicks it to Barnes. A 3-ball. And he gets it to go. Barnes has got 5.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. They've got Ben McLemore. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Rush from outside. And he gets the bucket. Rush has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Cauley-Stein kicks to Rondo. Cauley-Stein passes to Cousins. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. Livingston, that's good.
Assist goes to.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The first free throw is good.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
The drive by Gay. High post Cousins. Ripped away. The dish to Barbosa. Livingston passes to Varejao. Rondo on the double team. And Rush kicks to Livingston. Pass to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. That's good. With the stretch four and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space out the floor type game, and shot making gives you a chance to do that.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did, but boy, that was a nice job.
Cauley Stein dishes to Cousins. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Iguodala comes to help. Gay outside. Shot clock at 3. The shot misses. Nice D from Bogut.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their teams. You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. From deep, Iguodala. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist from McLemore. That's 12 points for Willie Cauley Stein. Golden State's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Iguodala right side. And here's Green outside. And that one's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Iguodala. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Cousins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Cousins at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
They're running. And here we go. The feed now to Rush. Rondo on the double team. Barbosa for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Sacramento. It's tipped.
Warriors call a timeout.
Start it.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 37. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
This one for 3. Count it.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what